What's going on, guys? This is Frank. I do apologize. I didn't post any new tutorials recently because I've been very lazy. I am not perfect. I am just procrastinating sometimes, doing things that I'm supposed to do. But anyway, long story short, so in today's tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to make a QR code generator with Python. Yeah. And specifically, this Python app is going to have some features. So it's going to be able to read any CSV file and save each row as a small single data set into the QR code. Yeah. And importantly, it's going to be able to generate this QR code images and save the data in. So you, as a user, can use your mobile phone, for example, to scan a QR code, accessing that data that's being saved in the QR code. Yeah. So with that being said, without any further ado, let's jump into the text editor to write some Python code. Yeah. So before start, I want to mention a little bit of photo structure here. So this is the main app that we're going to be working on, and we have a sample CSV data that we'll be working with today. Yeah. So this is the CSV data that we want to save into the QR code and use our mobile phone as a scanner to access this data. Yeah. And also we have a requirements.txt file. So when you are following along this tutorial, you want to actually pip install all the dependencies. Yeah. So I don't know specifically which dependencies you will be using, but I think it's better off that you install all the dependencies from this list. Yeah. So with that being said, the Python module we're going to be using today is PyQR code. Yeah. So let me import this PyQR code. So this is a module we're going to be using today for creating QR code. Yeah. And creating QR code with PyQR code is actually very straightforward. So we can say something text equals hey there. So imagine this is the data that you want to save into the QR code. Yeah. So we can say something, we can make image equals PyQR code dot create, and then you want to pass this text in here, yeah, in order to save this data into QR code. Then you want to we could save this image as a SVG file. So SVG stands for scalable vector graphics. Yeah, so it's kind of like image, and we can give a file name. We can say qr.svg. Then we have scale here. So scale basically is the size of the image. Yeah. So you can actually tweak around here so until you get the right size. For now, I just say 5. Yeah. And let's save the file. My hotkey is not working, so I have to head over here, manually clicking save. Yeah. And then I want to go to my terminal to run the file and say python app.py and run this. Okay, nothing happened, but if you notice here, we do have a new file here. That is qr.svg. Yeah, and you can read it. So we can head over to our file explorer here. I'm gonna open this in my browser here. So as you see, so a QR code is actually generated from PyQR code. Yeah. So in the end of this tutorial, we're gonna be I will do a demonstration. I will use my mobile phone to scan the QR code, accessing the data that's been saved in. Yeah, just in order to prove it's actually working. So anyway, for now, let's continue here. And so now we have to we gotta learn how to access the CSV file and save this data into QR code. Yeah. So let me open this CSV file for you. So as you see here, this is a CSV file that will be poking around. So we have a brand name, we have the product name, we have the category, we have the barcode. So we're going to use Python to read each row and save each row as a single data record. And this is going to be, for example, the first row is going to be saved into a one single QR code image. Yeah. So let me go ahead to do that as well. So in order to do this, I have to clear all this out here, and we need another library called pandas. Import pandas as PD, and of course this is not a pandas tutorial, so I will not go into the details of pandas usages here. But if you're interested, you can learn pandas by your own. So pandas is basically a data analysis software for Python programming languages. Yeah. So, and we can say df equals pd.read CSV. So to read that CSV, I want to say data.csv. Yes, because currently the data.csv file is in the same directory where our Python file is. Yeah. So just file name is enough. And we want to read the data, so we want to print df.head. So just for reading the first 4 rows. Yeah. So I'm gonna save this again and run this again. Yeah, good. So just first 4 rows. Yeah. So the idea is we have to loop over each row and save each row as a single data set into the QR code. Yeah. So that means we have to iterate over a row and save them in the QR code. Yeah. So let me go ahead and demonstrate how to do that. We can make a function. We can say def create QR code parentheses, and we want to say df. Actually, I want to copy this here. Yeah. Good. df equals pd.readCSV data.csv, right? And then we want to iterate over rows of this pandas data frame. So then we want to say forward index values in df dot iter rows parentheses. So basically what this does is actually this is a little bit like tuple unpacking. So as long as you use df.iterRows, it's going to return a tuple. Yeah. And the first index of the tuple is actually the index of the pandas data frame. Yeah. And the values, it's a pandas specific series. Yeah. So we can print this out actually we can print values and save this again. We can run this again. Oh yeah, actually, sorry, I actually forgot to run the function here. So let me run this function, create a QR code, and save again, and run again. Yeah, good. So you see here, so the print result is actually a single pandas series here. So we have a brand, makeup, revolution, we have a name, we have a category, we have a barcode. So just like we're seeing here. Yeah, good. Okay, now, so we have to embed each data record from here into the QR code image. Yeah, so we can do that by saying something like, so we can print something, we can print values. For example, we want to access brand, we can say brand, because it's a special pandas series data. Yeah, so you can access just like a dictionary. So values brand, we can print this. So it's gonna print out makeup revolution here. So for example, we want to access the barcode. Yeah, we can do that as well. We can save this, run again. So it's gonna print all the barcode of each product here. Yeah. So now I'm gonna declare some variables here. So I'm gonna say brand equals values brand, and name equals values dot name. Let me check that out. Okay, it's capitalized N. So headers are all capitalized in the first letter. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead just do that. I want to say category equals values dot category. Good. Perfect. Then finally, I'm going to say barcode equals values barcode. Okay, perfect. And now we want to make a variable and say data equals a, I'm going to use triple quotes here. And I'm going to use Python f string to embed these variables into this data. And in the end, we save this data variable into the QR code. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now we can say data f string. I'm going to make some declaration here. I'm going to say name column. I'm going to say curly braces. I'm going to passing the name in here. I'm going to make a new line. Good. I'm going to say barcode column barcode. Yeah. I'm going to say category is equals to category. Yeah. So we're using f string to dynamically embed this variable into a Python string. Yeah. Okay. Category. Make sure we're making some new lines here. So new lines. Good. Lastly, we need the brand. Yeah. So we can say brand column brand. Yeah. Good. Perfect. Now, let's just print this data for a little bit debugging here. Let's say print data and save this. We can run this again. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this is like a single piece of data that for each product we want to save into a QR code. You see name here, barcode, with category, also have brand. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead to inject this data into the QR code. So how to do that? So now we can make a new image, like image equals PyQR code dot create data. Yeah. So we want to save this data into the QR code. Okay, perfect. Then we go ahead to save this data. We can say image.svg, and we want to give a file name. Yeah. So in order this to work, so we have to give a unique name. Yeah. So for each QR code that's being generated. Yeah. So we can say something like, I'm going to use Python f string again. I'm going to say name. So that is the product name. I'm going to use a underscore to concatenate. Also, I'm going to use a barcode to. So this is how we name our QR code. Yeah. So in that way, we can have a unique file name. Yeah. So we're not going to overwrite any file. Yeah. By having the same names. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Then I'm going to say scale equals. Just for now, I'm just say 5. Good. Yeah. Okay. So just go over this again. So we use pandas library to read the CSV file, and we use df iter rows. Do a little bit tuple unpacking here, and we access each column name by using by accessing the key indexing here. Yeah. So we can say values brand, values name, values category, and values barcode. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Then later we are dynamically embed these variables into the data string here. Then finally we're saving this data into the QR code. Yeah. And finally we're saving this image as a SVG file. Yeah. So scalable vector graphics. Okay. Okay. Now let's run this and see if it works. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna clear my terminal again. I'm gonna say Python after py. Okay. Okay, as you see here, we have some like new files being generated here. So it's gonna be all QR codes. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Looks like it's done. So now let me head over to my file folder here. So just in order to check, these QR codes are actually really consisting of the data that's being stored in. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head over to the file folder. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. As you see here, we have these QR codes that's being generated. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna open this one now. I am gonna open another one. Okay, perfect. As you see here, we have 2 QR codes here. Yeah. So if this is working, yeah. So when we use our mobile phone to scan the QR code, we're supposed to have different data. Yeah, because one QR code is actually associated with a different item here. Yeah, so good. So anyway, I am gonna mirror my phone to my laptop. I'm gonna use my phone to scan the QR code. Yeah, just demonstrating this is actually working. Yeah, good, perfect. I have my phone here. I am gonna scan the QR code. I'm gonna scan this. Okay, perfect. You see here, we have name, makeup revolution, brush flex. We also have the barcode. Yeah, we also have the category, and importantly, we have the brand, makeup revolution. Yeah. Okay, now let's scan another QR code. Good, perfect again. See here, we have another QR code, yeah, which is different from the last one, yeah. So this is highlight and glow, yeah, and it's different barcode, yeah. We can actually tell from the file name here, you see here, so this file is ended with barcode, yeah. So we see barcode here, 1117, and we get 117 here, yeah. So it's all consistent, yeah. Okay, perfect. So we actually successfully created a Python app that's gonna read the data from a CSV file and read and store this data into a QR code. Yeah, okay. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And so if you're interested, feel free to send me any requests for tutorials, and I will do it. So if there is a specific topic that I don't know yet, and I will learn it and I will do it. Yeah. Okay. Until next time, take care. Bye.